All right, sticking with Sony, the company promoted gaming chief Kazuo Hirai to oversee the new unit combining cameras, televisions, and other consumer electronics. And the move could pave the way for him to succeed Howard Stringer as chief executive officer. Joining us now to discuss Sony's executive shakeup and the future of Sony gaming, Jack Tretton, president and CEO of Sony's Computer Entertainment America. Jack, welcome. First, we were very excited to have you on the show, and with this news today, when you look at this news, is this a big shakeup for your company?
Well, I think it's great news for the company, and I'm personally very excited. I've worked with Kaz for the last 15 years. He held the position I hold today, really had a great heritage in gaming, so I think it's an endorsement not only for him, but for the importance of gaming and the contributions that he's made for the company over the years.
Did I kill his name? How do you say his name?
Kazuo.
Now I know, it's Kaz. So the gaming business at Sony, I think, you know, playing Angry Birds, it seems to have changed the way people are looking at gaming. iPads and other devices, we've talked about it on the show quite a bit, but the PlayStation is a monster device, and it seems like, can you give us a comparison so we can kind of weigh mobile gaming versus what's going on the PlayStation?
Sure. It's a real renaissance in gaming. I've been in the industry for 25 years, and when Sony entered the business, it was really 12 to 17-year-old boys. Most people like yourself would say, you know, I play games over my dead body, but with the advent of mobile gaming and freemium gaming on the PC, we've really opened up a much wider audience. 183 million consumers play games now, an average of 13 hours a week. The average age is 35 years old, and they've been playing
games for 12 years. The average age is 35?
The average age is 35. So, and they've been playing it for 12 years. So people have grown up with gaming now. It is mainstream entertainment, and that's good for us because we think we're at the center of the entertainment pyramid with PlayStation.
You recently announced you'll be offering games on smartphones and tablets. Nintendo CEO recently slammed smartphone games. Is Nintendo making a mistake there?
Well, as I said, we really see anything that gets people interested in gaming to be an advantage for us. We see it as being additive, and we want to give people the experience to enjoy the PlayStation certified experience through our PlayStation Suite product, which will be available on Android phones. We're not really intimidated by the mobile space. We feel that it's a great training ground that will ultimately lead people to a dedicated gaming device like the PlayStation.
So with the rise of social and more casual gaming and Angry Birds, a massive hit, do you think the traditional console is threatened?
Not at all. I mean, I think those are great experiences, but they're short form, they're introductory, and ultimately, if you get interested in that, you find yourself wanting more, and I think that's where we feel all roads lead to the PlayStation brand, be it the PlayStation 3 in a console device, or PlayStation Portable, or a next generation portable is really the ultimate mobile device, and we think that these devices, as I said, will be additive to the PlayStation experience.
Jack, let's put some weight to this discussion here. How big is the PlayStation business in terms of revenues from a hardware and then from a software side? Because that might give us an idea of how the single console controls the universe of what?
Certainly. I mean, I think it's a great point, Cory. It's seen to be a $20+ billion business. $24 billion is the latest.
PlayStation is $20 billion business?
$24 billion is what gaming is considered to be in this marketplace. And of course, I'm responsible for the Americas. We generated over $6 billion in revenue on PlayStation branded products in this past year. So it is an extremely large industry. It was $5 billion when we entered it. 15 years later, it's grown fivefold to upwards of $25 billion today.
Now, so add to the software part of that, external software, you know, the Activisions, the Electronic Arts of the world, what are they selling all in, let's say in the Americas, in the PlayStation?
Well, that would be inclusive of anything PlayStation branded, anything played on our platform. So it would include all the Activision, the Electronic Arts of the world. We did 10 million units of PlayStation 3 2 years ago. 13 million last year, and we're going to end our fiscal year in a couple of weeks here, and we're on track to do 15 million. And our software business is up 35%. So we are clearly enjoying this interest in gaming.
Sony's gaming business hasn't been profitable in 5 years. When do you expect to turn it around?
Well, that's the good news. I think we've been an extremely big profit contributor to Sony's overall success, but the PlayStation 3 was clearly a major investment, and I think it paid great dividends not only in gaming but also in winning the high-definition format wars with Blu-ray, and we are now seeing PlayStation 3 be at the center of the living room, so it's contributing to the success of the TV division, the pre-recorded home video area. We're clearly playing a large role in 3D adoption, so I think we're contributing to Sony's overall overall success. And the good news is we're now profitable in our games division, and PlayStation 3 is just hitting its stride. So we're having our best year in the past 5 in the games division.
So talk to me about what you're going to do to develop new, because obviously the software can pull the gaming units into things. Activision has done fantastic things with their big games. What are you doing to develop the next big game for outside publishers?
Well, the key is innovation, and for gamers it's all about immersion and blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. And some of the greatest innovations that we have most recently is the advent of 3D and motion control and accurate motion control, where somebody is used to playing a shooter by doing button mashing, but now thanks to innovation like 3D and like the Move, they can see themselves in 3-dimensional space holding a sharpshooter, aiming and navigating through that combat landscape, actually holding a military-style weapon in their hands.
Jack,
so it doesn't get much more immersive.
Indeed. Jack, thanks so much. We've got to go, but really appreciate you joining us. Jack Tretton, President and CEO of Sony Entertainment America.